Hey everybody, I'm Amy from BodyFit by Amy, and this is your stress relief active recovery workout. This is day 4 of your Fresh Challenge. This is also a workout that you can do at any time. We're gonna get a little bit of gentle cardio. We're going to get some mobility and flexibility, all to leave you feeling strong and leave you feeling good. You don't need any equipment for this workout, just some space to move. Are you ready? Let's do it. We are starting with a 5-minute mobility warm-up. So go ahead and start marching. So here's how this workout's gonna work. I just want you to do a gentle march and roll through those shoulders. Just take a minute to get centered with your body. A few deep breaths. We can go in and we can go out. Just a few, just like that big reach. So here's what we got today. It is active recovery. And I'm gonna give you some options to take it up or to take it down, depending on what you need and where you are. So let's take our arm circles right through here. So we're starting with this 1-minute mobility warm-up. So the goal is to get our muscles warm, to get mobility work, to really relieve any of that tension, tightness that we might have. Let's take it right up here. We're gonna take it with those eyes, little hinge, those Ys, and those T's, big stretch out. I like to do a hinge. So we're getting that with these first 5 minutes. We're mostly staying up top. Mobility warm up. Then we're gonna take it to the center of the sandwich, right? We'll call it the meat of the workout. We're taking it up here. And we are going to have 15 minutes where we are going to alternate. Let's get one more of this. Between and a cardio mobility, which is more of your lower impact. Let's take it out right here. Just shift your weight right through here. Lower impact, active recovery. And then right after that, we will give you a boxing version that's a little higher impact, higher intensity. Right through here, let's roll through your back a few times. That will complement that active recovery. That will make sense as we go. So we'll do one thing that's a little lower impact, more mobility, then we'll add a little cardio. We'll add a little cardio kickboxing. If you are not a boxing person, don't worry, because you can always stay with option 1. Hold it right here. But the reason I'm doing this workout, several of you have done my 10-minute stress relief workout that's only 10 minutes where we alternate between boxing and yoga, and a lot of you have asked for a longer version. Right through here, walk those feet in. Let's go standing cat-cow. I do have a kickboxing and yoga combined, but they're split up. But this we will alternate. But again, if you're not a boxing person, don't worry, because I'm gonna give you options. Let's take it right through here. Let's reach back with those hips. Big stretch up. Yes, you can. So after this warm up, we will go into those intervals. And again, it'll be 45 seconds each, starting with the active recovery, then taking it to a little boxing version, and I'll give you options with that. Let's hold it here if you can. I want you to drop that knee down, little stretch through here. If that's not right for you, I want you to stay up top. Little leaning into that hip flexor, and then stretch it over and come up. Big reach, and then all the way back up. Let's do same thing, other side. Almost done with this mobility warm-up. Lean into it here. We're gonna reach it over. We're gonna take it here. We're gonna reach. And then we're gonna take it in right here. I want you to keep those feet nice and wide. We're gonna reach it up, sit low, hands down, extend up through here. If you need to, keep those hands on the legs, then drop back into the squat and reach. One more just like that, and then we're getting into it here. Big stretch and release. Sorry, one more minute. Woo! Breathe. Right through here. All right, so we're gonna take it to an inchworm just to warm up through the back and the core, but I'm gonna have you start here. I want you to do that hinge, reach down to the toes or wherever is good for you, and then all the way back up. It is totally fine to stay right through here if that's better for you, but if you're able, we're gonna inchworm it out. So we're finishing up this mobility warm up with core, with upper body, and then of course with lower. So let's just get a few of those. So this workout, again, I want you to take what you need for you today. You need it to feel more like a flow and more like lower intensity, active recovery, stretch, keep it there. If you want to get the energy up and get a little bit of that higher intensity, you keep it there. Go ahead and walk it in the center, march it out. It is your workout. So we're starting that first 45 seconds with a little reach across. So join me here. So nice and slow, I want you to think about the recovery, big stretch. So I do want you, no matter where you are today, to really make these two intervals that are back to back and similar. I want you to make them different, right? So they're gonna complement each other. You can think of the second one as a progression, or it is, let's reach it over the top right through here. Or you can think of it as the boxing version of the recovery, right? But I want you to slow it down and get more of that mobility and flexibility on option number one. Again, you can always keep it just right here. Also, did I mention that this is no repeat? This is no repeat. We get back-to-back intervals that are similar. Good, relax, 15 seconds. Now the boxing version of that is just a little jab. You can keep it low impact, or you can add a little hop step. It's up to you. What do you need today? Let's punch it out right here. So you can just do little taps, or right through here, or again, if you're just keeping it here, you keep it here. Whatever you need. Sometimes what we love about that 10-minute workout is we can punch that stress out. Maybe you're feeling the stress. Maybe it's the holidays, maybe it's work, maybe it's family, maybe it's relationships. But sometimes getting a little punch can help, right? But if that's not what you need, you keep it here. Don't worry about what your punches look like. Think about your core engaged. Think about reaching out, pulling back. We got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds. Now we're gonna take it to a little gentle shuffle. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna reach high, reach low. Double step, reach high, reach low. Let's get it done, 45. Double step, reach and reach. Double step, reach and reach. You pick your pace, reach and reach. You decide if you want to be low and reach. Right through here, reach and reach. Reach. Again, think about moving laterally. We really want to get that lateral movement, stepping wide, use the space that you've got, and then big reach over, big reach down. There we go. Reach and reach. 5 seconds. Last one. All right, you can keep just that if that's where you are today. If you want to take it to a little baby shuffle, punch high, punch low. Shuffle, shuffle, high and low. You do you. Let's get it done. Here we go. So shuffle. And you pick your rhythm. If you got more space, you can go here. If that doesn't feel good for you, if you're barefoot, because this is an active recovery workout, I get it. You can still get those punches with just a step. Or again, double step, reach high, reach low. Double step, reach high, reach low. Or shuffle, punch, punch, shuffle, punch, punch. 10 seconds. If you're punching, I want you to punch high and low. Really get that. 3, 2, breathe. All right, working our way down this list. Now we're gonna take it to a little squat. You decide how low is good for you today. I would love for you to have those hands behind your head to get that good chest opener. Little squat, little kick. So think toy soldier kick. Here we go, chest open, sit, reach. If you're able, really touch that toe or get reach long. But if you're here, or if you're here, you're not going as low because you don't want to get low today in a squat because that is not what you're feeling today. That is okay. You can just get that stretch. Again, I want you to think chest opener. I want you to think big reach, little rotational reach, and flex that foot, get the hamstrings. So all those things are getting mobility. And breathe. down. You can challenge that mobility in the squat by really getting low. 5 seconds, right through, and breathe. All right, so you probably know what's coming if you've done boxing with me before. We're gonna bring it up here, we're gonna squat, chamber kick. So you can either do a push kick, as if you're pushing that opponent away, or a snap kick, or squat and reach kick. Here we go. Pull it through. So you bring that hip forward, bring that knee up first. Again, if you don't wanna get as low in the squat, that's okay. If you have lower kicks, that's okay too. Your workout, you do you. Keep it going. Pull it through. Ha! Breathe. Sometimes I really like alternating these kickboxing intervals in workouts because it doesn't feel like we have to be going the whole time, right? We can still get the intensity of whatever that one move is. Right now it's a squat and a front kick, but without feeling like we have to be in a kickboxing flow. Last one. Hi, yes, team. All right, so here we go. We got right side and left side on this. So we're gonna do a reach over. We're gonna do a side knee. Reach over, side knee. Halfway through, we're gonna make it a little side kick. Here we go. Reach, side. Big stretch, open up the hips. So watch my knee. I'm opening it out, so I get that. I'm getting a little side crunch for my abs, but I'm also getting hip opener and movement through that lateral flexion, right? So reach over, side knee. Don't worry about what it looks like. You can just do one and then the other if you want. Top arm, reach. All right, watch me. Little leg lift. Reach, leg lift. So again, getting a little more hip action, still obliques. Reach and up. 5 seconds right here. 3, 2, 1. You can keep that or either of those, or punch and knee at the halfway point, side kick. And again, that side kick can chamber, push out, push kick, or snap kick. Here we go. Punch and knee. Low impact is here. You can still get that punch. You can also drive it up if that's good for you. Again, if you're barefoot and that doesn't feel good, you just keep it low impact. Breathe, knee in. It's offense and defense. If you want, take it, punch, side kick, punch, side kick. Again, your workout. I know I'm bringing the energy with that, but if you were coming to be zen in that active recovery, reach, side, reach. Yes, your workout. But I can't help but make sound effects with my boxing. Tap it out right here. All right, let's get the other side. So big reach, one hand or two, think lateral flexion. Turn that hip out right through here. Reach, side knee. Here we go. Reach, side. Big stretch. So with this cardio mobility, you know we do this a lot in between our strength intervals. 2 hands if you want. 2, get the stretch, get the movement, but also keep that heart rate up in a gentle way, right? But you can always pick up your pace or get a little more range of motion for higher heart rate. If you want, side leg, reach, side leg, or 1. I'm doing a little flex of the foot. Again, we don't normally get a lot of lateral movement. It's all in, woo! I know, I got it. It's all in what we call that sagittal plane. So in daily life, that's what we do. So we gotta get that lateral. Breathe when we're doing our workouts. All right, so you can turn into it. So adding that rotation, turn and knee. If you want, take it to the kick, either push kick or snap, or keep it what you just did. Here we go, 45. Punch, ha. I know, it's hard. You guys have commented before when you're coming in with that active recovery mindset and then we pick up the energy. Sometimes it's a lot, but I want to tell you to lean into it and really think you're getting that stress out, because we got 5 minutes right here. 5 full minutes of a cool down, which we don't normally do that much. that's all gonna be on the mat. And that's gonna feel really good. That's gonna get you in that headspace. So it's coming. We're close. And breathe. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Tap it out. All right, team. So, where are we? We're gonna take it to a little rainbow curtsy. So big arms, touch down. Big arms, touch down. Cross behind, open up the hips, get that stretch, get low if you can. Here and touch. I really want you to step back into it and get that opener, but if you can, get down because you're also gonna stretch your back, right? And breathe. Big arms. All the way over. I know. Feels like we should be almost done with this section, and we are. Breathe over. 15 seconds. Windshield wipers, or rainbows I like to call it. Cross behind, get low, round up through that back. Right. Yes. 3, 2, 1. All right, what's coming up? We're gonna do an uppercut with a little skater. So your skater can just be a tap behind, or it can be a hop, and you're coming up and under with that punch. Otherwise, rainbow curtsy. Here we go, 45. Little tap, side to side. You can make it a true skater and keep that foot off the ground and really get that lateral hop. Or again, if you're not feeling that, just step, punch. Yes. After this, we got one more move. We got 45 with the mobility, and then we got right side, left side, but you're gonna like it. It's gonna move quickly. And then we are jumping in to that flexibility cool down, which is gonna feel really good after all of this. Breathe. I wanted to keep you standing for all of this, and then we go right to the mat. And breathe. I know I feel it too. All right, world's greatest stretch. You know I love it. So from the top, you're gonna reach back, open up those hips, take it down, big stretch up, take it down, step in. Halfway through, if we wanna take it from the plank, we can. Here we go. So take it back, take it down, reach up. You can drop that knee if you need to. Reach through, all the way up. We're just alternating, so really take your time, get the mobility out of it. Take it down, reach up. You can keep it just right here, or if you wanna add a little extra core, take it back to that plank. Then reach, instead of coming up and out of it, take it here. Hip opener, you can also drop that knee. That actually always feels really good to me. To the plank, then here, drop the knee, 5 seconds. Here we go, one more each way. Let's finish it out, last one. Woo! All right, team, so this is it. We've got drop it down, kick it up. So we're going to actually scratch that, watch me. Tap back with one, kick up with one. Again, it can be that chamber, or it can be a push kick. We're going 45 seconds right, 45 seconds left. This is it. Keep the world's greatest stretch, but keep it on one side if that's for you. Here we go. Drop it down, kick it up. Drop it low, take it down, and up. Pull it through. Again, you can also just be right here. Just stay on that same side. Yes, and breathe. Push it away or snap it. Really think, what is it that is getting you stressed today? Out of the way, push it away, kick it away. It's not gonna bother you because you got those endorphins. You've got that raised serotonin levels. You are feeling good and ready. 3, 2, 1, ha. Whew, right? All right, last one. Then we're getting a sip of water. We're going right into that cool down. Our 5 minutes will start right at that point. Let's get it done, but I'll get you water, don't worry. Here we go. So right into your here and up. So we're not doing world's greatest stretch again. We're just getting a second side. I thought we would take this last interval and get right and left just to get that heart rate up, get that energy out, push it away. Push that stress away. Whatever it is, kick it to the curb, because you are here and that's all that matters. You are strong, you are capable, you're doing it. Even if you're at that world's greatest stretch, you're still getting that power, right? Find that power. I know it's in you. You got 10 seconds, then cool down. Hand up, take it down. Hand up. 3, 2, 1. Your 5-minute cool down starts now. Go ahead and grab a sip of water. Meet me on the mat. Whoo, yes. Ooh. All right, team, so right through here, take your time getting into that. Let's let those knees drop to the side. The first thing I want you to do is find a comfortable position. And let's roll those shoulders back. And I want you to have a nice straight back and try to hinge forward. So this is important, trying to keep those shoulders pulled back. This is gonna try to help release in that lower spine. I don't want you to round yet, right? Try to pull them back and then keep that chest open and lean forward. Do you feel that stretch, right? We're also simultaneously letting our knees drop to the side. Few deep breaths into that. And now let yourself round into it, right? 1 minute down. Woo, let your head and neck drop into that. A few deep breaths. Then from here, bring it up slowly. Let's take it to that 90-90. So I want you to be here and lean into it here. We're not gonna rotate because we already got a lot of mobility, right? Those hips should feel pretty open, but we're gonna get that stretch. So you can stay here. You can cross it either seated on the floor or seated on a bench or a chair, or you can take it into that pigeon stretch. And it's up to you if you wanna get low with it in pigeon, if you wanna keep it high. Again, if you just wanna cross that leg over in a way that feels good for you, this is flexibility and this is your cool down. So find what is good for you. Breathe into that. Yes. All right, take the knees to the other side. Starting here. Remember, you can keep it here. You can cross it over either on the mat or on a chair or bench, or take it to pigeon. Find what's good for you. A few deep breaths to sink a little deeper into that. Ooh, yep. Feel it too. Very carefully, I want you to come onto all fours. From here, knees beneath the hips, hands beneath the shoulders. Roll through cat-cow. Inhale and exhale. And really think about that lower lumbar spine. We're all pretty tight through there, but if you're like me, I get really locked up right through here. My upper spine has more mobility, but I'm really gonna try to work through that. Slowly bring it up. And down. Let's take one arm. I want you to reach under and reach up. You can keep it here, or you can really get that reach and then open. One more. And I want you to hold that arm underneath, drop to that shoulder, and sit back into a child's pose. Let your head drop too. And same thing, other side. Reach under. Rotate up. If you've got that mobility, if twisting is okay for you, I want you to use it through that spine. We got a lot of reaching and rotational movement with our punches. Let's reach it under and hold. Sit back, child's pose. And then come back into a regular child's pose and just reach those fingertips forward. A few deep breaths into that. Reach those fingertips long, sit back into your heels. Coming to a seated position, feet out in front, flex those feet. I know this is hard for most of us, but reach up, fold it over for hamstrings. So tight, right? On the exhale, sink a little deeper. Pull those toes towards you. Yes. Come to a seated position. Ha. Don't forget to leave me a comment, like this video, and subscribe. Check out everything in the description below. Let your head drop to one side. Through the center to the other. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Thank your body for showing up for you today. Let's get one big deep breath in and out. You did it. That was your stress relief active recovery workout. Great job, everybody.